Hi, my name is Summer Wolfgram. I am 26 years old. I am from South Carolina, and I'm the mother of a beautiful 6-year-old little girl named Aiden. Um, I'm a teacher's assistant at Westminster Schools of Augusta, and I've been teaching there since January of this year. I love my family. I love dogs. I love kayaking, riding horses, fishing, cooking, baking, and I love doing all of that with my daughter. And I'm also very passionate about history. The purpose of this video is for me to explain why I think that I will be a successful teacher, uh, what dispositions I need to work on, and what qualities professional educators display. A few of my dispositions I possess that will make me a successful teacher is I love to teach. I've always liked giving people random little facts, and it could be about history, it could be about dogs, it could be about horses or nature, and I've always really loved to teach people. I have a passion for history, and that started when I was very young. My dad would take me and my sister to all these historical sites. We would go to, Robert E. Lee's grave site. We would go to historical markers around town. We've gone to Texas. We've gone everywhere in between, and I just love history, and that's why I want to be a U.S. history teacher. I am very patient with people. It takes a lot to irritate me and get under my skin, and I believe that having patience with children or students, young adults, is a great quality for a teacher because they can be very frustrating, especially when they don't want to do their work. But I think that that patience is a great quality that I possess to be a teacher. I'm encouraging to people. I encourage people to do their best, to do their work, to strive for more, whether that be in their schoolwork, their personal life, or in Christ. I love to encourage people in Christ to strengthen their faith and just love the Lord even more than they already do, because we can always love Him more. I develop relationships with my students as if they were my own kids. I feel for them, I love them, and I want them to do their best as I do my own daughter. I am caring and kind with others, and I show a lot of empathy towards everyone, and compassion. Compassion's a big one. I can feel when people are upset or sad and they need a little bit more encouragement. And they just need someone to have a shoulder to cry on, I guess you could say. Just someone to be there for them and show them that no matter what, someone will always be there for them. And that's what I want to be as a teacher. I want to be that person that they could feel safe with. I also communicate clearly and with enthusiasm. If you have a teacher that is, very boring and monotone, it's hard for you to get your students' attention, and that makes them not interested in their work, and it also makes it to where they don't do as well. When you have enthusiasm, it helps a lot. I also listen. I listen to my students' needs, their concerns. As I said before, I'm a teacher with kindergarten, so their needs and concerns are different than in high school, which is where I will be teaching. But, it is always good to listen to everything that your students are saying. The qualities that I think professional educators should display are they should listen well, they should adapt to anything in any situation, especially curriculum, because your curriculum changes every few years, and so that can be stressful. You have to learn something. And that also brings me to the next point, that teachers also they need to never get tired of learning new things, because things are constantly changing, especially in history. This year has been a huge historical time, and so history teachers are gonna have to remember this and teach everything that has happened. They need to have patience because students can be frustrating at times. Engaging with students using humor and creativity. When you have humor, they tend to like the subject more, and if you bring in a little bit of creativity into that, they also really like that. They retain the information better, and they just seem to enjoy overall that subject even more. Strong communication. If you do not communicate clearly to your students, then you have students that are lost and they don't understand, and then they fail their work, and that's not what we want. You also need to value your students and their education. Value what they have to say, value them as a person, and value their education, that you want them to do well. Just love your students, and so I think that that's what a professional educator, the qualities they should hold. But that's my video for today. I've enjoyed making this, and it makes me even more excited to become a teacher. Have a great day.